Not that anyone asked, but I felt like I should hop on here and give you my 2 cents on why Carry Forward being canceled in Black Ops 7 isn't necessarily the win that you might think it is. Now, I definitely think it's good that we're not going to have Nicki Minaj running around day one or day one of season one, but I definitely think there is kind of an underlying factor here that a lot of people simply didn't think about. And I also do want to say, yes, there are some people who are going to be pretty upset that the skins they paid for in the last game don't transfer over. But at the same time, Carry Forward is a fairly new concept in COD. You know, it's always been you buy shit in the game, and then next year you lose everything and you have to buy new stuff. That is just kind of how it's been. So, Carry Forward is kind of a new concept, and now, because of the success of Battlefield 6, Carry Forward is being canceled because people don't want these colorful and animated skins running around a game where they want to feel like it's a little realistic. Here's why that's not really that big of a win. Now, overall, I think it's a positive for the game. I think it's going to be a better aesthetic. I think it's going to feel like, you know, we're not playing Fortnite when we get on Call of Duty now. But at the same time, Activision is always money first, and this decision means one thing. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of you have also thought about this, and I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTubers that have already talked about this as well. But Activision just sees this as an opportunity to make more money and make more bundles. You know, they were going to let you take all of your old skins over into the next game. They're honestly taking a little bit of a hit because if they put new bundles in the shop, you might not want to buy them because you already have skins. So the fact that you don't want your skins now, you want new milsim like skins. Number one, those take less effort. Number two, they're not going to have to pay any licensing. They're not going to have to pay American Dad and whatever network owns that show. They're not going to have to pay Nicki Minaj a bunch of royalties to use her likeness and use her name and her brand. You know, they don't have to pay for any of those things. They just have to make generic, cool looking milsim skins. All they have to do is throw a, you know, fire pattern over some pants and, you know, a digital pattern over some pants. You know, they have just a bunch of these very, very modern looking, low effort camouflages for, you know, different operators now. And you're going to eat those skins right up. So it's just like, this is not the win people think it is. Activision is going to be pumping out a bunch of low effort bundles and skins and blueprints and operators, and they're going to be still shoving it down your throat in the COD store. And there's still going to be the same amount of skill based matchmaking as there is every year. And this will be the first COD that I actually don't know if I'm going to purchase. Because I'm going to be sitting here playing Tarkov 1.0, Arc Raiders, and Battlefield 6. So anytime I have an itch just to play a very casual shooter, I'm getting on Battlefield 6 for that. So the only other reason I would get Black Ops 7 would be to potentially play the campaign, which the last two campaigns have been relatively awful. I have to be honest with you. You know, to potentially play the campaign or to simply make YouTube videos for Black Ops 7 to potentially make money off of the game. I have no desire to play the multiplayer for Black Ops 7. You know, I thought maybe we would get some form of boost jump and jetpacks, and that would kind of, you know, revitalize how I felt about the game. But as of right now, that's not happening, and I'm not really interested. So I just want to let you know that this whole carry forward thing, it's not the win you might think it is. There's always an ulterior motive. There's always going to be money first conversations happening over at Activision. And I just wanted to provide my 2 cents on why I don't think this is really that better of an option. It's simply better for the player base, in my opinion, not seeing all these Fortnite skins running around. But at the same time, man, like Activision is just going to make even more money. So who's really losing at the end of the day? Probably still us. So it's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.